Still feel good? A couple of days after or a day after the win?
Oh yes, it does. Still feels great. Yeah, it was a special afternoon yesterday. A lot of validation for hard work and super satisfying being able to finish off the game like that. But everyone celebrated it, and it was just great to see North Melbourne people smiling, the fans, our families, the coaches, the staff, like everyone. It was just a great feeling in the rooms, and one we haven't had too much of, but it is one win at the end of the day. But it was very satisfying.
There you go. Can you give us an insight into how you guys celebrated last night, and was it one of the most special occasions you've had?
Yeah, well, it was just you come off the ground, and even handing out the footies to the kids in the crowd, and then doing that little semi lap, getting around all the fans who've been there for years when it's been tough. Was super special. Then you go down the race, everyone's cheering you, and you're in the rooms, and your families are finally, like you can feel the energy. They're, elated for what's happened. So it's a good feeling winning, and like I said, we haven't had much of it. But yeah, it's I can see what all the hype's about. It was great post game, but also for Jack Darling's 300th game, made it extra special as well. And we had a few drinks and a feed afterwards, which was special.
How surreal was it in the fourth quarter when I think you were up 18 points, but then you just kicked away so quickly and so viciously? Like, was it amazing on the field feeling that? Do you all feel like you were killing it?
Yeah, it was great, and it was the way we did it because we've been in so many games where we've been in it maybe at three-quarter time, and it just falls away, goes the other way. And even last week against the Dogs, they kicked the first three, and we were close to trying to climb it back, but it was satisfying to just put the foot down and finish a lot of hard work up the ground. I thought, so many players popped up, and all of a sudden you look at our list and you're like, wow, it actually looks really good when we play really well together as a team. So many guys stepping up, starting to feel more comfortable at the level, backing themselves in. The midfield was, superb. The back line was really solid, and our forward line looked dangerous. So yeah, it was really satisfying to win emphatically.
What did Clarko say at three-quarter time?
Oh, it didn't. It wasn't a big rev up or anything. It was just stick to process, and the game was in an arm wrestle all day. But I felt we, as a team, were on top of the game from the start. We just couldn't sort of put them away. So it was more just sticking to your guns of exactly what we had been doing, and if you keep doing that over a long enough period of time, the game will fall our way.
What about Jack Dowling coming across? I know he's only played a couple of games, but I think some people said it might help you, ease the load on you and on Cam. How have you felt that personally?
Yeah, 100%. It's been great. It's been great in all of our lines. Like we added 3 premiership playing All Australian players to the team in Cal Daniel, Luke Parker, and JD, and how he's been able to structure up our forward line, and each player of those guys in each line, how they've structured us up, has just made a huge difference in the way our team's balanced out and the way we play. But yeah, JD, you just got 100% absolute faith in him to play a role. You know exactly what you're going to get. He won't get out-bodied. He'll either mark it, bring the ball to ground, and his chase and follow-up pressure still at 300 games is bloody good.
Do you feel like you've turned a corner this year? There's been a lot of hype about you guys potentially taking a big step up. Do you feel like the weekend probably franked that, and that you feel like this is the year that you're going to make a proper jump?
I feel like it's just great validation, but it's too hard to say. I wouldn't say it's the pivotal moment that's turned the entire club. There's been a lot of hard work that's gone in over the years, and it was just a super satisfying win. But at the end of the day, it is one win. And we've got to start making that a regularity for us. So that's the plan. But yeah, like I said, we enjoyed it, lapped it up for what it was, because we hadn't had that taste of that, and all the hard work coming to fruition and getting the job done was, as I said, really satisfying. But yeah, we're under no illusions that it's one win, and we've got the Crows who are in some red hot form at the moment, looking very good in Adelaide this week. So yeah, we've celebrated it yesterday afternoon, last night, and yeah, looking forward to getting back to the club tomorrow and putting the head down.
How important do you feel like this sort of result is for someone like LDU is weighing up, who's currently in the midst of weighing up his future, how important do you think it is for someone like him to see that there's light at the end of the tunnel finally, potentially?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it would have been satisfying for him like it was for everyone. But yeah, it can only help, I suppose. But yeah, I think as well, like we've had a win here or there in past seasons, which has shown a bit, but you've got to do it consistently. And we've got to back it up each week. Being in games every week is what we're trying to do. And I'm sure the more we do that, the more faith everyone will have. So yeah, it can only help, but you know, he'll make his decision when he feels it right.
And given you signed and decided to stay here, how pleasing was yesterday? Does this like validate everything you stuck around for?
Yeah, yeah, it's great. It's a special. It's also not just me personally, but to see what it means to everyone else in the North Melbourne community. And you know, our fans are so good. Like it was so loud yesterday at Marble. It wasn't full house, but the way they cheer, the way they front up each week, and the way they supported us through a long, tough period, and you know, it was just so satisfying to see the smiles on their faces, how much joy it gave them, as well as us. So sharing that victory, yeah, that's why you play footy, and it makes it all worth it.